We're here with Rocky Wirtz, chairman, owner of the Chicago Blackhawks. Rocky, a couple of years ago, after you won the Stanley Cup, stories came out that the team was not making money. That despite the United States being filled, record TV ratings, how could the Hawks not be making money? What's the situation now 2 years later?
Well, we're still not there yet. As we said, it'd probably be a 5-year process. We're shrinking the gap. We started so low on ticket prices. At that time, 4 years ago, Ed, we were second to last in the league. So we've inched those up, and we got to be very, very careful. It's something you have to, view. You realize the economy, your fans, you can't give them sticker shock. And so it's counterintuitive because it's just what you said. You get a full building. We've had many sellouts. I mean, we're over, 100 and some, almost 200 sellouts in a row. And what happens is just a very challenging business model. And we have collective bargaining coming up at the end of the hockey season. So I think we have to take some tweaks, and that's something Gary Bettman's going to certainly, try to do and work with the players.
Challenging business model, how so? Just because of how much payroll that you have to pay to these guys and versus revenue that you're able to take in?
Well, so much depends on local revenue. So it's as far as what we get in from the league, but both on tickets and then your home television. But then there's we have to pay into the league, to those bottom 10 teams into a pool. So when you put it all together, it makes it very challenging to put money on your own bottom line. Plus, we have amusement taxes, so we use 88-cent dollars before we pay any rent. Between the county and the city, it's 12% off the top, and I don't believe people realize how much goes to the county and city off the top of every ticket.
Speaking of tickets, you said you started out with low ticket prices. You have to be sensitive as far as in this economy, as far as raising ticket prices, but you need to get revenue up. I mean, just talk about that dynamic and how the Blackhawks are gonna approach, inching up those ticket prices while not avoiding the sticker shock, so to speak, for fans.
Well, that's why you can't do it in a year. And as you said, if you look at it on a 5-year basis, 5, 6, 7 years, we'll get there. We're just not there yet. And so, again, we have to be patient. We're fortunate to have other businesses that can kick in and help that. But as I said, we're shrinking that gap every year, and that's a good thing. And we're lucky enough to be in a market the size of Chicago. We have $8.5 million in Metro Chicago, another $4.5 million outside, outstate. And as things get better, we're drawing people from a much larger area.
And from the TV standpoint, TV and radio, Comcast Sportsnet, WGN Radio, how's that situation for the Blackhawks?
Well, it's doing much, much better. I mean, that first year we put our home, and we had 10 home games on Comcast Sportsnet, and we had a 0.4 rating. We went from 0.4 to 0.6, so we've been having over 3s and 3.5, and even higher in WGN. So, and then the radio has been very, very good. So again, that outreach has been terrific, and so we're excited about that, and it's been good.